Greetings, everyone. Welcome, fam. You need to be sitting down for this one. I have solid, undeniable evidence and proof from the very hands that committed paper genocide against my people, the indigenous aboriginals of America, wrote us out of existence with that pen, renamed us, reclassified us African Americans in the 1980s. With that same pen, they have written in a book undeniable, solid proof and evidence that we, in fact, are not Africans. In this book, Ancient Society, the colonizers show proof of what they documented amongst all of the indigenous people of all the lands that they went to, and they conquered and they stole our lands and subjugated our people in each one of those lands. From Australia to Alaska to South America to USA, India, everywhere that they have colonized, you name it. They have actually written down their findings of our intellectual levels, our societies, how they operated, how they ran. Now, hold on. They even detailed our level of savagery and barbarism. Yes, and they ranked all of us in all the indigenous lands from the levels of savagery and barbarism we displayed based upon their ideology, as if going to people's indigenous lands, raping, unaliving, stealing their lands, giving them false gods to worship that are not going to save them, and just all of the heinous things that they've done, lynchings and burnings, as if that's not savage enough. But yet we are the ones who are living quietly amongst ourselves, who have to be rated according to our level of barbarism and savagery. Yeah. They said Africa was an ethical chaos of savagery and barbarism. Australia and Polynesia were in savagery, pure and simple. And they said that their arts and their institutions were the same, savagery and barbarism. What did they say about us? They said America, unlike the other continents and lands that they conquered, we exemplified the condition of mankind in 3 successive ethical periods. In America, they said there was a great contingent of common descent with homogeneous institutions they illustrated. When discovered, each of these conditions, and especially those of the lower and of the middle states of barbarism, and more elaborately and completely than any other portion of mankind. So they're basically saying amongst all the different indigenous tribes of America, even amongst the ones that weren't necessarily up to par, intellectual, intelligent, non-savage, non-barbaric, of the least of us, it was still what they considered to be the middle status of barbarism, which was above all of the other places. So the least of us were actually even above the other places like Africa, Australia, and Polynesia, according to them. They said the far northern Indians and some of the coast tribes of North and South America were in the upper states of savagery. The partially village Indians east of the Mississippi were in the lower status of barbarism, and the village Indians of North and South America were in the middle status. And so they go on to further elaborate on the Americans as well as those in Africa and Polynesia, even in Germany and other places as well. And here at the bottom, they basically said that the Aboriginal Americans were so advanced that even in Greece and Rome, they have to take a look at some of the courses that we offered in America to learn from us. So they basically stated that they had a lot to learn from us and the way we lived, the way we did things, the way we taught, our art forms, and just everything about us and about our societies. So I thought that you all would like that information and you would find it interesting. If you'd like to read it, just Google this title right here and you'll find it for free. Like, comment, share, repost, and subscribe to me on YouTube. Brutally Honest History Lover. Thank you.